My name is Michael Chiakos with the Community Environmental Council. We're putting on the Santa Barbara Earth Day celebration. This is our 41st annual Earth Day here in Santa Barbara, and it's an amazing event. Last year we had 31,000 people, and we're expecting even more. Yesterday we had 18,000 the first day, so yeah, we'll have more than 30,000 people for the two-day event. We're standing here in the Green Car Show, which is the largest collection of alternative, advanced fuel vehicles, high-efficient vehicles, anywhere between Los Angeles and San Francisco. And we have all the newest hybrids as well as plug-in hybrid electric vehicles and alternative fuel vehicles down here. This right here is the Chevy Volt. It's an electric vehicle that has a gasoline range extender. So all your around town driving, you can drive on electricity. The EPA rates at almost 100 miles to the gallon equivalent. So here with a Chevy Volt or other electric vehicle, you're driving on electricity instead of oil. One of the exciting things about electric cars is a lot of the people who have an electric vehicle have solar on their roof, so they're driving on sunshine instead of oil. So with CEC, we're organizing a group of cities, utilities, and businesses, and we're putting in public charging infrastructure as well as making it easier to drive electric vehicles. So you're going to see these charging stations all throughout Santa Barbara, Ventura, San Luis Obispo County through our efforts. The first buyer who bought a Chevy Volt about 3 months ago here in Santa Barbara says that in the 3 months he's owned the Volt, he's only used 6.5 gallons of gasoline because most of the time he's running on electricity. And in fact, getting an electric car inspired him so much that he put solar on his roof, so now he's driving on sunshine. So next we're going to check out the plug-in Prius charging under a solar carport. This is the plug-in Prius. It's actually not even going to be on the market till next year. And it's like the regular third-generation Prius, but has a larger battery, and you can actually plug it in. And we have a solar carport here by Planet Solar. And in fact, here in the south coast of Santa Barbara, we're going to be putting in 25 charging stations this summer, and Planet Solar is going to be donating a solar carport to the charging station. So we're really excited that some of the people will be publicly being able to drive on sunshine. As you can see, this is quite a vehicle. It's very roomy, spacious, and one of the most efficient vehicles that you can get. This year new, we also have a ride and drive, so people can actually come out, test the newest electric vehicles like the Nissan Leaf, the Chevy Volt, some of the hybrids from Toyota. But we have many other exciting parts of Earth Day. Some of the other feature events of Earth Day are the Powerhouse, where people can see a zero net energy building. This is an energy that's a building that's extremely efficient, and then also has renewable energy on top. So on a net basis, you're not using any electricity from the grid. So we also have the Harvest to Home area, where people can learn a lot about organic gardening. Foodies can go learn about all the different things that are happening with farming and gardening in Santa Barbara. We also have the Children's Enchanted Forest. We even have a merry-go-round that kids can play on that generates electricity. And there's also lots of other fun games and prizes and activities over there at the Children's Enchanted Forest. Another big feature event of Earth Day is Bike World, and yesterday we parked over 650 bicycles at the valet parking over there, bike parking. And there's actually a stage powered by bicycles. So we have 3 people riding bicycles generating energy for the stage. And there's also an eco marketplace where you can support vendors that are doing sustainable products. And then the main stage where people can see music, check out the beer and wine garden, have a lot of fun.
It's a new world order, a wicked world order, a cruel world order, a crucial world order. It's another world order.
Welcome to the Powerhouse. I'm Lucas Johnson. I'm the division manager for Building Performance Specialists. We're a division of a local green builder named Allen Associates. What we're here today to demonstrate is air leakage in a home and how that negatively impacts comfort, health, and energy efficiency. This is called the Home Cube. It's a system we put together, again, to demonstrate the importance of air leakage. We have a theatrical fog machine we've put in here. It's to demonstrate what it would look like when you fill your home with heated or cooled air from either your furnace or your air conditioner. Because it's a windy day, you can see the leakage already occurring before we've turned on the blower door. The blower door is the red thing you see in the doorway. It's something we use commonly for diagnostic testing of air leakage in a building envelope. When we crank this thing on, you can start seeing a significant amount of air leakage through windows, anywhere there's joints in the framing, and through the duct system. On average in California, there's about 30% leakage in a duct system, which means that you'd waste 30 cents of every dollar you spend to heat or cool your home. The bad news doesn't end there. If you follow us over this way, you can see a demonstration of what happens once that air reaches your home. And we expect another roughly 25 to 30% of air to leak out of your home through any sort of penetrations like the can lights you see there. And this problem goes both ways. Not only does the hot or cold air that you've paid to heat leak out of your home before you get to enjoy it, air can get pulled down from your attic or up from your crawl space and negatively impact health of the building occupants. 50 to 60% of indoor air is commonly drawn from the attic or crawl space, and that has a significant amount of impact on people's health. Often we deal with clients that have had colds for 20, 30 years, have visited many doctors, have never figured out a solution. And then we do our project and they're cold, their allergies go away. That's a very exciting thing for us to have happen. If you follow me this way, we are demonstrating what a higher performance home would look like. This is a much more well-sealed duct system. What we've done is mechanically fasten the ducts so that they can't be kicked apart. And then afterwards, this little cutout here is showing what mastic looks like. It's a product we use to air seal the duct system, and then we would always want to insulate the duct system afterwards. In addition, this is showing how you would air seal at the boot so that you don't have leakage occurring around that as well. This is something that commonly pulls air into the home that can negatively impact health. Coming over to this attic box, we have a demonstration of what new construction could look like for high performance and what a high performance upgrade would look like for an attic. This is an Icynene product. It's a closed cell foam. It expands and creates an air barrier and insulation. We would also air seal around can lights or any other penetrations that come between the attic and your conditioned living space. Over here, you have a blown cellulose product. It's one of the easiest products to install without gaps, voids, or compressions. Insulation to work properly needs to create a dead air space. If you have gaps, voids, and compressions, you don't create a dead air space. So this is one of the products that we prefer to use. Okay, we're turning on the smoke machine again to demonstrate the difference. We will crank up the blower door again. And if you watch this side of the home, there's very little air leakage around here. You see very little coming through the duct. This thing is something we included just for the purposes of our demonstration. You'd never find that actually in duct work. That's something that's used for a vacuuming system. That's just for demonstration purposes. And then around here, you can see there's a little bit of smoke coming out of that can light. That's because we didn't finish air sealing that. The reason we did that is to make the point that we have brought the conditioned space up to the roof deck with Icynene. When you put Icynene in a home, you don't put attic ventilation because the conditioned space, again, is all the way up at the roof deck. Whereas in this case, for a retrofit attic, we've created an air barrier at the ceiling and done the insulation above that. And then this silver thing you see here, that's a radiant barrier. What that does is reflect radiant heat from the sun, decreases the amount of energy you need to use to cool your home, can make it much more comfortable during summer. All right, again, I'm Lucas Johnson, Division Manager of Building Performance Specialist at Allen Associates. Thank you very much for taking our tour.
Hi, I'm Sarah Etman-Sterner, and I'm with Wilson Environmental Landscape Design. And today, what we're demonstrating here is a solar rainwater harvesting system. We do sustainable landscapes, and we do rainwater and gray water systems. Here's some sustainable landscaping. The idea is simulating rainfall. Solar panels are a great surface for collecting rainwater. It's clean, it's not porous. The water drains into your guttering system. There's 2 layers of filtration here to get out the large particulates and more filtration right here. The filter cleans right down there. And then your water can flow into a cistern. These units are 50 gallons. They stack vertically or horizontally. You can make a retaining wall. And then, of course, you just divert the water to your landscaping to irrigate it. There are applications for your internal home system for toilets, for showers, even for drinking water. So it's a very efficient system, and we're trying to get people to just think a little bit more intelligently about collecting rainwater and their landscaping and using solar. This is where the brains are, right here, with our data collecting devices, a weather station, a clock, and also a soil moisture indicator. They all talk together. You can even go out onto the web and control your water very precisely, so your plants are really getting what they need. So this is Wilson Environmental Landscape Design, www.welldesign.net. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Natalie. I'm here at Earth Day representing Quail Springs Permaculture Farm and Learning Oasis. We're a permaculture demonstration farm just inland from here in Santa Barbara. And we provide workshops and educational programs to train people about permaculture and sustainability. And we have a farm tour coming up on May 7th. We'd love to have you come out and learn about what we're doing. This is a design for our future farm. Our farm was recently hit by a flash flood and we are rebuilding, and this will be potentially what our farm will look like a few years from now. These are some paddocks, grazing paddocks here. This will be our intensive gardens. These will be food forests here. This is our spring. We're called Quail Springs because we have freshwater spring there. In here we'll have some waterways and chinampas, which are some ancient Mexican horticulture and aquaculture systems. Chinampa. Here, chinampa. So you have these berms, and there are waterways on both sides. And so you plant in the berms, and the waterways catch the water and hydrate the berms. Then you have your trees, your food forests, your intensive gardens here, and you can actually float through the waterways and collect your produce off the trees and off the plants from your boat. We have some beautiful natural buildings. That's one of our most beautiful features of Quail Springs. We have cob houses, and we have cob ovens. We also have
Get that again. Point again. I wasn't where you're pointing.
cob ovens, natural cob ovens. They've been plastered with clay from our land. You can see here the building process. This is one of the interior of one of our buildings. It's a completely natural building, cob and natural plaster. We also have load-bearing straw bale, and we have beautiful gardens. We have goats. We have chickens. Yeah, and a lovely community out there at Quail Springs. Quail Springs is located just inland from Santa Barbara. You go out to Ojai, take the 33 north into the high desert. Beautiful area. Our website is www.quailsprings.org. And please come visit us. We have an open house coming up May 7th, and we'd love to see you. Thanks very much.
Hi, I live in Ventura, but I've come to the Santa Barbara Earth Day for probably about 10 years now, maybe more. And I've seen it go from the courthouse downtown to the park because it's gotten so huge. And I've seen a lot of really great local bands here, which is part of why I come. Another reason why I come is I am now the mother of a 7-year-old, and I want my daughter to learn about living on the earth responsibly. So I want her to learn about picking up trash as she walks along and planting trees. And right now I have her over here by the flower pot recycling something that was going to be thrown away into something that's useful. And she's working very hard, and she's looking at me. There she is. She's part of many kids who are here because Earth Day is important for all the little ones as well as the grown-ups. We grew up probably with a different mindset, and we have to learn about this, but if we start when they're little, they'll grow up and they'll learn to take care of the earth from the moment they're born. So that's important to me. I'm doing a TV show, and look, you're doing a flower pot. Also, the kids that are here are hanging out with other kids instead of sitting in the house playing video games. And they're in a beautiful park with grass and trees, and we try to get outside as much as possible, which a lot of kids don't these days, which is probably why they don't appreciate the earth. And we're also part of Open Classroom in Ventura. We're an open alternative school, and part of the thing you learn at Open Classroom is to take care of the earth and not throw things away. The school has a water bottle, reusable water bottle policy. We all bring our own plates, cups, and spoons so that we don't have to contribute to the trash. We go on camping trips so the kids get to learn from Chumash elders about how to take care of the earth from the people who did it originally. And as all in all, I think it's just important for our children to learn this sort of thing. We're really glad to be here.
All right. Hi, I'm Ed France with the Santa Barbara Bicycle Coalition here at Earth Day in Alameda Park. We have parked over 1,000 bikes right now in this facility, and we've run the numbers based on all the bikes around the park. We've estimated that 2,000 people have biked to Earth Day this year here in Santa Barbara.
Okay, so Bike World, the first time ever is to celebrate Earth Day. We have Bicycle Coalition, BC Central came up with Bike World idea where we have a huge bike valley. Yesterday we parked over 650 bikes. Today we are probably having 700, maybe 800 bikes. The volunteers park the bikes for free and they are totally secured. You don't have to worry about your bike disappearing when you're having fun at Earth Day. Next to the bike valley, we have some bike stands where people can learn how to fix their bikes, adjust the brake, adjust the derailleur, fix a flat. Then we have different booths to give some information to people, free bike maps provided by Traffic Solutions, and also all kind of information about what the Bicycle Coalition is about. Advocacy, membership, getting involved with classes for kids and for adults. And then here on mini stage, we have for the last 2 days presentation related to bike. So we had some groups from the high school, Dawn Riders, and right now we're getting ready for a very cool competition called Gold Sprints. So those guys are putting together the Gold Springs rollers. It's two fixie bikes, and people spin for 2 minutes as hard as they can, and the spinning is actually transmitted to a computer, and we can see exactly how fast they spin. So it's a very adrenaline rush competition, very fun. Also, something about the mini stage that I like to point out, this is a mini stage that is powered by bicycles. So it's a bike-powered stage. We have 3 riders who pedal and provide energy to a battery, and the battery goes to a transformer and provide energy to my PA system. Right now, we don't have anybody spinning, so I'm just using juice from the battery that has been stored by the work that people did before. Thank you.
a new world order. A wicked world order. A cruel world order. A crucial world order. It's another world order. A wicked world order. A cruel world order. Whoa, 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 yeah. Whoa, yeah. What more do they want? They got all they need. Yet they turn their backs on the hands that feed them. Oh yes, back, back, maybe with a double attack. Step back, here come the shark attack. Back, back, maybe with a double attack. Step back, here come the shark attack. Whoa, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah, 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 yeah.
Pam pam, lick a shot off of the backbiter them. Pam pam, lick a shot off of the wicked man them. One time for the oppressor them, later time for the evil them.
It's a new world order.
Oh yeah,
Another new world order.
oh yeah,
A wicked world order.
oh yeah,
And it's a new world order.
oh yeah.
They got to,
Bah bah,
they got to.
step back,
Tell them again, my brother.
bah bah.
Tell them again, my sister. Let us stop this cultural diffusion.
You hear?
Spreading fear and confusion.
What am I chatting about?
In cloak and dagger wars. Losing what you're fighting for.
After the buckle is after the victory. After the buckle and can't stop it. After the buckle is after the victory. After the buckle and can't stop it. Step back. Back back. Ja, oh. Yes, this is gonna be the last song. One love,
Tell them, brother.
one heart. Let's get together and feel alright.
Hear the children singing.
One love,
Oh, yeah.
one heart.
Alright.
Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Whoa. Let's join together and fight this holy Armageddon.
One love.
When the man from